All right, and welcome to White Rice and Beans. I am your host, MikeLow of MikeLow Productions.
Hi, I'm AngelaTheComic.
Sweet. Thanks.
Hello.
Hey, I'm Edward from Give Good Energy.
Yes.
Nice. Energy to give, and it's good.
Yeah.
Can I just tell you guys, I am super excited. Super excited because this Invisalign journey to fix my teeth is almost ending. I just have 2 more trays left, which means I have 6 more weeks of these trays to fix my... And growing up, I mean, I'm super happy about this because growing up, I thought only rich kids actually got to fix their teeth because braces are still so expensive. I feel like if I ever get rich, I'll just like throw out braces. Braces for you. Like, just give braces to kids because like I'm in my mid-30s and now I'm fixing my teeth. But that made me think of one thing. Do you think you'd be a different person if you were born rich or born poor? Nature versus nurture. Do you think you'd be... I mean, like, you're born into, like, trillions. You get stocked for your birthday.
Nice.
You say you see a horse on TV and your father buys you a whole stable of horses.
Yeah.
Daddy, I want a horse.
Of course you'd be different.
I don't want a cheap horse either. I want the fancy horse. Not the horse that lost the race and he could be put down, but he's at a discount at this moment.
Oh, my God. That's so dark.
Seabiscuit.
I want Seabiscuit's brother.
I want Black Beauty.
Baby biscuit. Dinner biscuit.
Really?
Okay, I'm sorry. What was your question?
If you were born rich or poor, do you think it would change the way you are? Nature versus nurture. What do you think really wins?
Okay, am I answering?
Yeah.
If I was born rich or poor, would it change the way I am?
Think about it. If you really think about it, if you were born into like the top 1% versus if you were born in a third world country with no access to clean water.
It's kind of an obvious answer. Yes. I mean, yes, you would be different. How different would I be? Would I be a dickhead or something like that? Is that the question? Would I be an asshole?
That was the question. That was the word question.
That was the exact question.
Nailed
Will
it.
you be a dickhead?
Would you be an asshole or not?
He's an asshole.
Think about it. Man, I don't know. I think I would be the same. But obviously, if you grow up a certain way, you get different experiences and you become a different person through that life. So I can't even answer your question. I guess your question should be, would you rather grow up rich and have things handed to you or grow up poor and become rich? Would you be a different person that way? You're rich in both ends.
That's a very optimistic question.
I think it's better to grow up poor and then work your way to riches.
I mean, obviously, that's the story. That's the Hollywood movie. Grew up from nothing and become something.
Yep. Started from the top down here.
Wait, you're going down?
That's the
You
song,
were
right?
rich and then now you're down?
I mean, the biggest thing is, what would you do with that wealth? Are you a person that just parties and buys whatever they want and that's it? Or are you the type of person that gives to charity and creates things that helps people that don't have those funds, that
How about
can't do
this?
those things?
How
I don't
about-
like your question, actually.
Why don't you think
Don't like it at all.
about this, okay?
Nope.
If you're born rich, there are certain things that are totally different. You don't go anywhere alone because you always have bodyguards because of kidnapping threats, right?
Okay.
And then you don't do the norm. Imagine someone like you wake up and someone dresses you.
I like that.
Can you... What?
Wipers.
Think about it.
Thank you. I'm here all week.
If you guys didn't notice, Mike got a new toy, which
Oh.
means this podcast got a new
Oh,
toy.
this
Can you
right
tell
here?
us about your toy, please?
Okay, so this toy basically lets us plug in a bunch of things, such as microphones, and they have sound effects in it. Isn't that cool? If I make a joke, hey,
Should have did a different one, but yeah.
so yeah, there's a lot of
You
different
got to do the
things in
hand
here.
effects with it. Do it.
I like the one you just did.
The. Thank you. No,
No,
please stop.
come on.
Please stop.
Stop it. Hey.
Please stop.
Hey, you
Okay.
stop it. You stop.
Okay.
Now bring it back. Bring it back.
No.
Oh, nice.
But anyways, that's what's going on right now. Okay, I can see how that would be annoying at some point.
No, I like that one. You should
That should be more.
scratch me in.
Okay. Introducing Edward.
Yo, I need a scratch to get me ill, son.
I have no beat here. Sorry.
I'm getting bills like William. Ooh. That was fire.
I like that.
Willie.
Bars.
Willie.
Straight bar. You know what I mean? Just
Steel
fire.
bars.
Some people got
Made
fire
of-
bars.
Off the top.
Manufactured in the U.S. of A.
That's a
Yo,
bar.
when are we going to post my
Steel.
rap one?
That's next, actually.
Next.
I'm actually in the process of posting that one. So stay tuned. The next
do
one.
that.
I like that noise that we got in
It's
the
the one
background
right
now.
before this one is where you rap, actually. No, two before.
I don't know if we're going
before.
to post the other one. The other one's boring, right? Is anything entertaining? Okay.
Please comment below. Is anybody
No,
there?
don't
Do you have
give
the
them that
birds,
power.
the chirpits?
I wanted to
The
go
crickets?
a little bit farther on what you were saying with the whole riches thing, because this is what happened to me recently.
Okay.
I am looking for my sunglasses in my car. I'm like, man. And I look down and they're wedged between the seat. And I'm like, how am I so irresponsible? And I got angry, right?
Yeah.
And then I said, like, afterwards, I had the thought, like, if I had money, more money, like $100 million, and I had as much sunglasses, like, as I wanted.
As a
Like,
man wants.
because these were like $400 glasses or whatever. But like,
Pricey.
if I had just a bunch of them and like I didn't care, would I have still gotten angry? That's the thing.
I think you should, because regardless of the money, it's something that you want to use, and you broke it or lost it. What was it? You lost it? You broke it?
No, it was
You found
wedged
it.
in his car
Yeah.
seat.
It was wedged, so it was broken, right? Got
No, they
cracked.
weren't broken. I think it did have a little, scratched.
I guess your question is, would you get angry losing it?
Yeah, it's like, what amount of money entitles you to still get angry or lack thereof money? Like, if you have $100 million and somebody
Just
hits your car,
right.
right? But you have 40 cars. Like,
Doesn't matter. Should
do
you?
you want to
should you
get
care?
angry?
What
still?
if it's
Like,
a Bugatti?
Yeah, if it's a Bugatti, but who cares?
It's one out of your 10 Bugattis. That
Yeah,
got hit.
Well, at that
But
point,
still.
it's a rare vehicle, so you
got 10 of
should
them.
get mad. Yeah,
Should you
but
get
there's,
mad?
there's 20 of them in the world. You got 10. Congratulations.
Yeah, I guess it's like
But
you're more entitled to get mad, but
well, I mean, I think it's a certain level where you have the insurance, you have the means to fix it. So yeah, you don't get as mad, but I still think you should have some sense of ownership. Like, I own this, and this is what I want to take care of. You have a mansion, but you don't want to throw a party where it'll ruin it, but you'll throw a party where you're ready and prepared to cater to the people and fix it if you have to.
Mike always says, I'm always like, we always talk about winning the lotto, right? And I'm like, that 50 million, it's only 25 after taxes. He's like, bitch, give me the 25. I'll take care of it then. You can keep living your life. And I just feel like a lot
It's
of people
ridiculous.
think, when I hit the lotto or when I get rich or whatever, it's not, like, they only think of the good things. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you work for
That's what
everything
it is,
you
though.
have,
It's a good thing.
yeah, but I mean, like, if you see the other side of it. If you were born rich, right? Born into money, born into everything, without having to work for it, I think first of all you would get upset easier because of all the necessities that are standard to you, right? Of course, you have two butlers. Oh, what?
Yeah.
He's late with my breakfast. What the fuck? Like, I have to go to my tennis match. Where the hell is he? Like, you know
Jeeves.
what? Jeeves, I'm gonna fuck you up, Jeeves. You better
Jeeves
get
was
your ass
fired.
in here.
Jeeves was fired, and that's
Yeah.
fine. You
Bring
have three
Jeeves
other
too.
butlers.
Bring Jeeves number 2.
Yeah,
None
it
of them
seems
are
like-
named Jeeves. None of their names are Jeeves.
it seems like rich people are more angry in general.
I think
Or
because
they're,
they have a lot
shorter
to
fuse.
fear.
Yeah, got more to lose.
Think about it. If you have kids,
Yeah, you got a lot more to use, but lose.
Use.
But I think they're angry because their whole life is dealing with service. And if the service is off, they notice it. My butler was late. What the fuck? You know, my valet didn't pull up my car quick enough. Garbage.
You're done.
My waiter didn't refill my
Garbage.
glass fast enough. He must be new. He's garbage. Should be fired.
I think it's because it's
Okay.
You're in the service business. You are served to in all aspects of your life, and that's why I think their patience is shorter.
I think
Unless
they're
they're
in the
humbled, whatever.
I think they're in the ego business though. When you're at that point, I feel like it's all about ego. Like, how dare you be late with my breakfast? And this egg is not shaped in the shape of the continent of Australia like I requested. Where is the island of...
I mean, yeah, that's part of it, but also,
Because you're given everything. Think about it.
yeah, but you have to have that ego too. You have to be somewhat of an asshole to begin with.
No, you know why?
You don't
Because
have
a
to.
lot of people are after
I'm
you.
saying you would have to be that way to treat the people like that.
Because everybody wants something from you. That's the fucked
So
up.
that's why we circle back around. The poor people that become rich usually are more nice to people, I guess, in general, because they know their position or their place.
You know what I could compare it to? I could make everybody understand who's a millennial this thing, right? Millennials grew up with no internet, and now they use internet. Get it? Like, we saw the evolution of technology, so I'm able to say, oh, yeah, I had a beeper. Yeah, I had a Nokia phone. Yeah, I had a Motorola phone that you flip open, and then you had yeah, we had a computer. But then kids these days are born with the iPad in their hand.
Nice.
Could you ever explain to them, no, you're going to use the corded phone in the kitchen, and your mom's going to always have to do the dishes when you're on the phone because she's eavesdropping on your conversation?
Yeah, but
Is
that's
that what
how
happened
the
to
world-
My mom always did the dishes when I was on the phone. I'm like, we don't even have any dishes in the sink. What the fuck? She's preparing tomorrow's meal. That's what she always in the kitchen because that's where the phone was. And the cord was not long. I think that was like a rich household thing.
Yeah,
Long cord.
but that's not the way
Mine
of
was
the world now.
2 feet. 2 feet. And I couldn't go anywhere except on the edge of the kitchen.
Nobody understands right now. No one watching on or
Now,
listening.
kids, a corded phone is...
It's a phone with a cord. There's
We
a
still
wire
have all
on
these
it.
cords and wires. It's kind of
Yeah,
it's gonna be perplexing to those 50 years from now.
Oh, man. They're not going to understand it at all. Get it? So then, let's say you take all that technology away from a youngin', right? Who's growing up with his PlayStation, his cell phone, his computer. You take that all away and you say you got to read a book. That's what being born rich feels like. And not having, like, it's standard luxuries, but you don't. That's how you could, we norm people can compare it to.
Oh man.
I guess.
I mean, do you think?
I
But
guess.
then that makes me think. Like I said, nature versus nurture. Like Mike said, if you're humble, yeah. But how do you learn humility when your
Well, there's
father's
still-
fucking king,
There's
and you're
still rich people that make their children, do charity and work for some sort of allowance, even though they can buy whatever they want.
Mm-hmm.
Certain people that raise them with the certain values, like Polly, he grew up with great values, balling. See what I'm saying? And, no, but just in general, there's certain families that they have to do that. They know that their children have to grow up knowing the value of the dollar, instead of just like, my dad bought me an island. I don't like it though. I want a new one. It's an old island.
you know what?
Island.
You know what rich person is doing it right?
Island.
Island man. You know who's doing it right? Which rich person is doing it right to his kids?
Who that?
Steve Harvey. He said, oh, no. He told his kids, I'm rich. You guys ain't got shit. And I was like, that is so smart. He's like, me and your mother, we're going to spend all of it. We're going to spend all of it. Good luck building whatever you're going to do.
Yeah, I'm
Support
sure
yourself.
he says that.
Yeah, he says that.
I
Obviously,
grew
he
up-
still takes care of his children.
Yeah, no, I grew up knowing some rich kids, and I noticed that a lot of them developed slower in terms of street smarts, I want to say, and working for what they. I knew this kid. He got a brand new car, nice car, crashed it. His parents got him another car the next day.
Inappropriate on many levels.
The next day. What does that tell you? If you're that kid, what does that tell you?
Well, it's going to be okay. Everything's going to be fine. We're going to be all right.
But that's a good
That's a good
place
feeling.
to live life from.
Yeah.
It's gonna be all right.
So you
But-
think nature versus
Arguably.
nurture? You think you are the same person whether you're born rich or poor?
You keep going back to nature
Yeah.
versus nurture, which is like more fundamental. And to answer that question, if we're gonna get a little philosophical here,
Let's do this. It's that time of the podcast.
so apparently you can change,
Of course.
and you can even change your genetics. Oh, my levels. But
Why are you shutting his mic off?
I'm turning him up.
turn them down.
I'm turning him up.
Cut. No, but yeah, apparently you can change the genome with certain tools and techniques. You can actually change your DNA, which is, nature. So it's like nature versus nurture, but it's more like they are intertwined and they affect each other. So maybe you shouldn't put verses there.
I have a question that might clarify it a little bit. Do you think
Nice.
a person is born stubborn or learned stubbornness?
Learn.
So it's nature.
Of course, you got to learn it. I mean,
Yeah.
you come
No,
out
no,
of the
nurture,
womb
nurture.
stubborn.
That's what I'm saying. So it's
You gotta
nurture.
learn that. I mean, obviously, you have certain traits that you're born with, but a lot of that's bred through your life, especially from your parents or whoever raises you. That's burnt into your brain, and you mimic your family members as you grow, and that becomes a part of you. Like my father was a real jokey type of guy. Like he'll throw a joke out just because he was that type of person, and I'm that type of person.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I'm funnier than you.
Oh, turn the camera off.
Point in case.
Check it out.
Turn the camera off.
Your
Let me talk to you
boy
for a
is
second.
hilarious. Know what I mean? I'm really enjoying
Try
this.
in here. That's better.
So you're telling me then,
That's a good one.
you're telling me all babies are the same? Because
What?
here's the
Did I
example.
say that?
No one said anything
No,
about
that's what I'm
babies.
saying.
Wait,
So
you're
then-
telling me
Hey,
Okay,
you
all
listen.
babies are the same? Yeah, they're all babies.
No, so and then they learn
Bingo.
all their behavior?
Well, yeah,
Yeah, babies learn.
that's what a baby does.
Yeah.
So-
I mean, maybe some are
So nurture then.
more like, cognitively set up or genetically set up, or predisposed.
You don't think they get any of their personality traits from their parents?
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Okay, so then nature.
Well, yeah, obviously.
You
Come on now.
see? You see what I'm saying?
I do. Yeah. And I'm not arguing with you. Nature is super impactful.
I'm not
And
arguing
so
with
is
you
nurture.
either. No, just kidding.
Okay. Let's go.
When did I ever
Don't
argue?
hit my arm. I'm doing the mix.
I'm sorry.
This dude is mixing.
So, anyways, your question's a little weird. Didn't really like it. It's kind of too salty.
You give me a question then.
Okay, I got one for you. Oh, I got one. You chicken or steak?
Oh, we're doing this or that. And on to the new segment.
On to the new segment.
Segue this thing.
Oh,
This is this or that.
Think
Welcome.
about it. Think about it, you guys.
This
if
dude
you
is-
were born rich or not born rich, would it
very
change
nice.
who you are today? Okay.
okay. I'm
We
sorry.
can move on.
I'm sorry.
This or that, chicken or steak?
That wasn't really my.
Okay,
this or that.
land
It's
animals.
a very difficult
Sea
question.
animals.
It's not difficult. Steak is obviously
Yeah,
the king,
It
of,
is
king of
steak.
meats.
Come on.
But
Who
chicken, imagine a
doesn't
world
wanna-
without chicken.
Doesn't want a steak.
I can imagine a world without chicken. I'm doing it right now, actually.
I guess you could.
My imagination is very strong.
I guess you could just eat everything else because it tastes like chicken.
No chicken.
That's something I never understood. It tastes like chicken.
Yeah, you telling me broccoli tastes like chicken?
It
Fuck
all
out of
tastes
here.
like chicken.
It doesn't though.
Who came up with that?
It was a commercial,
some
wasn't it?
anti-chicken guy or something. I don't know.
Chicken.
anyways, so yeah, your shit was kind of deep.
It
I liked
makes
it.
you think.
So here's the point.
Uh-huh.
Everybody wants to be rich. Okay?
Do they?
They
I like
do.
how we are now.
I don't.
Not everybody.
He said, I don't like how we are
I
now.
think overall, maybe not rich, but to the point where you don't have to stress or worry about certain necessities of life.
We gonna be all right.
Can we agree to that? Like you just want to be able to have, the light bill and the water and the food and
But it's never enough.
transportation
That's the
and
thing about human nature. It's never enough.
It's not.
Or maybe the ego.
You have a house, then you want a mansion.
Yeah.
Then you want a
I
island.
do
Then
want
you
a
want a
mansion.
boat.
Give me a motherfucking boat. I'm on a boat.
run it.
Why can't I have a boat? Give me a boat. Give a boat to the people. Everybody gets a boat a certain weekend. That's your boat.
Gosh. A boat?
I'm actually scared of boats.
I don't really like boats.
Would you like to
that.
be on a cruise,
Oh, no.
or would you like to be flying somewhere where you're kind of secluded to that area?
Flying. I love it. I love flying.
Actually, let's just talk about how disgusting boats are.
Why are
Okay.
they
Like
disgusting?
mega cruises. Have you ever been on a
No,
cruise?
never.
Do you ever want to be on a cruise?
Contrary to popular belief, I did not grow up rich.
You fucking liar.
No, I mean,
You
cruise.
you know
is my
you're
skin tone
undercover
lying?
trust fund baby.
No.
Stop it, Polly.
No,
You
the whole
literally
point is
just parked your McLaren
My
outside.
point is,
McLaren?
a cruise is supposed to be the cheapest way to get that much traveling done. You get the hotel vibe on a cruise. You get tropical islands, sometimes multiple beaches.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
my whole thing is, you never done a cruise. Do you want to do a cruise? And why?
Just because I just fantasize getting, trapped on a boat next to all these strangers and subject to various diseases. No,
Yeah.
but that's why the cruise industry is definitely failing right now.
Well, besides COVID
But,
and stuff, because
obviously.
I
everybody's
don't-
secluded to.
not
There's
a cruise
something
guy.
that's super
But
real.
no, I mean, I could do it. I don't. I've just heard a lot of mixed reviews, and some people are like, "It's awesome," and then some people are like, "Man, that's super lame."
For me,
I would
it's
make
like I'm stuck on a boat, and like you said, it's like you're in an all day long buffet
The most
of people.
The most frequently reported cruise ship outbreaks involve respiratory infections, GI infections such as norovirus.
Nice.
I would still go on a
Venereal
cruise.
diseases.
You
I
would
would
still go on a cruise?
I would still go on a cruise. Bro, it's a hotel
No.
with a
You're
theme
so-
park in it.
Nope.
It's dope. Imagine, you know what, that
Hold on,
water
hold on,
slide.
hold on.
I'm getting excited.
You told
That
me
water
you would
slide.
never do a cruise, and now you're telling me yes. Are you flexing for this show?
I'm not. Cruise is something I would be open to.
I see some flex going on.
Yeah.
Nah.
Is
So
it-
for me, the fact that I'll be stuck on a boat and possibly stuck on the boat.
Think
that's-
about it.
That's already it. You can't go anywhere. The
Think
boat
about
gets
it.
stuck. You're in the middle of the ocean.
You're only in the boat to have fun, sleep, and then you're at your destination. You could go to like 4 or 5 different countries in one trip.
Yeah, but my
Literally.
point is that you're stranded on the boat. You're on the boat.
You can't. You could do so many things. There's shows there. There's restaurants there. There's theme parks
Are you
in the
getting paid
freaking
right now
boat.
for
No,
boats?
I'm not at all. Anything we mention in this podcast, we do not get sponsored by, which is the disclaimer that I put in the description.
Wow.
But link in the description
But
below.
if you really think about it logically,
Well, let me tell you why you should be on a boat. Fuck out of here. Boats are whack. And
No, they're
anybody,
not.
and I've had some people tell me, "Oh yeah, I just came back from a cruise. It was great." Blah blah blah.
a lot of my friends go on
fuck
cruises.
that shit. Boats are whack.
No, they're not.
it seems like you have this fear of being
Yeah.
stranded.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what
But
it
let's
is.
notice this: there are varying degrees of strandedness.
Oh, here
at
we go.
Any time
Here we go.
that you could
Pay attention.
operate within. Okay, you could feel stranded right now in this room.
I am.
Stranded to the confines of this podcast. Like you can't really. We were in a podcast,
Yeah.
but you could go to the grocery store. That's the thing. You're like, but I could. But if you're on a cruise ship, if you really, wanted to,
Yeah.
you could probably get somebody to pick you up in a boat and leave.
No, you can't.
Polly, when
In
you
a
talk
smaller
like
boat.
that, when you talk to us like that, I don't feel stranded. I feel like I'm being taken hostage.
No.
Well, that's good because I thought it could have the other effect where you could feel stranded right now.
Well, here's the thing.
I'm kidding. No,
You
I
can't get
I
off
love
the
your
boat.
inputs.
That's the point. You're on the boat. You
Yeah.
can't
To
stop
watch a show, eat,
3-ton
sleep.
boat in the middle of it because you want to go
another country.
explore. Nah.
Bro.
Okay,
You
so
get hella
the
lifted
boat-
out.
So I'm booking
boat
us
for
a
me
cruise right
is
now.
No, I would go, but
Okay.
I wouldn't enjoy it.
You would go.
I would have to be at a certain level of drunkenness
I'm sure he won't smile once
to
on the whole
enjoy
cruise.
it because I don't know. It's just kind of weird. I've seen the pictures. It's super crowded.
Mm-hmm.
You're next to some sweaty old dude that just doesn't want to be bothered. and-
Shirtless. He's always shirtless.
And he's shirtless. That's fine. He can
Or
be
the
shirtless.
opposite. He wants to bother you.
With bigger
Yeah,
tits than me.
that,
I'm like,
or
what
he's
the
got
Hey,
like a
when I was 26,
yeah.
this is my 15th cruise.
You
and I
guys
can
on your
tell you-
honeymoon?
That's the guy.
What room number are you guys in? I'll show you a thing or two. What, sir?
Sir, your
Sir.
member's out.
Can you get you and your fucking speedos out of here, please? And of course he's
Isn't
wearing
that your wife?
Speedos.
Yeah, she's into it. She's
There you
Killing it.
go. So, anyways, no cruise for me. I'm just throwing that out there. Cruise or no cruise? I say no.
I'm open to it. And I think it's a great idea.
Right now, are you inviting me?
We're doing a
If someone-
podcast on a cruise. If you say yes,
In general,
If
Yes,
someone
yes,
offered
I'm
you
down.
free
Yeah.
cruise,
you're
see?
down for a cruise. Wow. I don't know
Why not?
any one of you people. No thanks. Nah, no cruise for me.
But he doesn't even like flying.
Carry on.
He doesn't like flying. He doesn't like boats.
No, I don't like flying. Man's not supposed to be in the air.
But he's like, how is this steel
is
bird
man
not
supposed to be on the
falling?
road?
Well, yeah, it's Earth. It's the floor. It's the ground.
You guys want me to leave this conversation?
You're still on the ground in the plane, the ground of the plane.
But I feel like if you were
No.
born on a plane,
You're in the air inside of a metal
On
tube.
a metal tube.
Yeah. In the
You're
air.
on a floor.
Nope.
I
It's
love
different.
But it's
Flying.
different than skydiving, is
Love
what I was pointing
flying.
out.
Would you ever skydive?
Yeah.
Have you skydived? Have skydiving?
Popular to contrary belief.
bro,
you seem
you
like
own
guy,
a plane company. What the fuck? Are you talking
I
You
know.
seem like a
I
guy
do.
that would skydive. Definitely. Yeah, fuck yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
I definitely look like a
I'll
skydiver.
bring
Oh,
my
how about that one
GoPro.
And
where-
thanks for stereotyping. I appreciate it.
Oh, no
How
problem.
about that in a good
That's
way,
what I'm here
right?
for.
Sure.
He's pissed that you saw him in a
Sure.
great light.
I don't know
No,
what that's
what
for.
about those tube skydiving things where they put you in a suit and you're in a air tube?
No.
No, never
The
done
answer is
it.
no. Okay, guys, we are pretty much out of time here.
What?
We got like
Aw.
a minute. I think he pushed record, and then we kind of rambled for a second.
Yeah,
So that's it.
that was cool.
Thanks for stopping by. I am MikeLow of MikeLow Productions,
I'm AngelaTheComic.
And I'm Edward.
Thank you for joining us.
and this is White Rice and Beans. We are now on Apple Podcasts.
Woo!
So subscribe to
sorry.
that.
Yeah,
Stop
that was
yelling.
worth it.
So
Sorry.
now you can tell that you're too loud sometimes.
I'm sorry.
So thanks,
Thank
guys.
you.
Appreciate it.
Bye.